to being one of the best in the world. James Harden is doing that.
He's an all-time great. They
That didn't
find
take long.
Harris. Grant with a rebound. Bounces ahead to Plumlee. Backs in, hooks, and hits.
Oh, fashion.
Magruder with a drive and a reverse off glass. He got it.
Was away from the basket. Heck of a play by Magruder.
Circus make DeAndre Jordan inside and lays it green.
Look at Bruce Brown hounding him. That's probably by design.
Brown a heck of a defender. Sadiq Bey wide open though for three, and it's through.
Hands is still covered up to cover the other guys, minus a defender.
Lob deep to Plumlee, and he jams. Harden was going to foul him again. Green hands to Harris. Bruce Brown buries it from the corner. The quarter. Jordan against Plumlee. Hand off to Harden. Lob to Jordan. Easy one-hand jam for DeAndre Jordan.
Center lob catcher in the league. I mean, he still gets up a mile high over the rim, seemingly.
Harden gives it up to Brown. Bruce gets it back from Harris. Fires no. And there's DeAndre Jordan. Josh Jackson's pass gets away from Saban Lee. Saved it. Jeremy Grant to Plumlee. Plumlee with a drive and dunk. How about that? Big time play. James Harden to the basket. Easy scoop and making the pass was Harden. Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot missed from the corner. Josh Jackson did inside for Plumlee. Jackson, Saban Lee, bumped and fouled by Blake to James Harden. Pistons 24, Brooklyn 21. Stewart had a hand on it, but the Nets come up with it. They dish it deep to Blake Griffin. Jumper for Jeremy Lee. Any edge he can get, he wants to get. Blake Griffin turns, fires. Blake Griffin, dribble hands. Jumper on the way and down for Tyler. Just a kick ball. Might have been just a kick ball there. Before the contact, Saban Lee trying to get to the back. Saban Lee will trigger from the baseline.
Beautiful.
Up top. Hamidou Diallo with the basketball. See what he can do one-on-one. He drives it, he lays it up, he lays it in. Against Plumlee. Put it behind his back, almost lost it to Diallo. Quick shot from the perimeter. Right, 42-33 Brooklyn. Josh Jackson off the dribble. Drains the deuce. Harden against Sadiq Bey. Harden turns the corner, got to the basket with ease. Ran against Harris. Leaves it inside for Plumlee, goes to the floor for it. From the corner, the long 6, 4 and 40 till halftime. Harden rocks that dribble, guns for three, and it's through against Ellington. Shot clock at 10. Pounds that dribble, gets to the basket, floats it up and in. Down. Luwawu-Cabarrot to the basket, got it squashed. Wayne Ellington on the run. To the rim, off the glass and go. 44 Brooklyn. James Harden pounds that thing, gets to the basket, blocked by Jeremy Grant.
DeAndre Jordan take 5 years.
He had to. Nothing much left on the clock. To the basket, in and out. Luwawu-Cabarrot with a rebound. Harden with the basketball, lobs it deep for Jordan.
He rimmed.
Sadiq Bey with a screen from Plumlee. Sadiq for three, and it's through.
Nice.
Harden gets it back, clock at 11. Gets to the paint, gets to the rim, lays it up, lays it in.
Left hand, strong hand dribble, turn the corner, and get all the way to the basket.
Corey Joseph, nice. Strong.
Mason Plumlee up to 9 points, 4 of 7 shooting.
DeAndre Jordan spins away from Plumlee for the Pistons. Jeremy Grant calls for it, fires in the corner and tapped outside by Jordan to Harden. James Harden to the basket, rejected by, given some room from Plumlee. The hand back to Harden, runs up the lefty hook and hits James Williams. Now it's a 65-61 game. Harden to the basket. Gives to Sadiq Bey. Back to Plumlee. No looker inside, and Magruder's. Jordan screens. Harden floats it up from in front, fills it up. The third. Josh Jackson in the ball game, dishes inside for Plumlee. Magruder with drive. Switches hands and misses. Batted around. Back up off the square for a score for Jeff Green. Blake Griffin back in the ball game. Here's a steal by Josh Jackson. Lobs it. Nice throw down. Gets it back against Josh Jackson. Backs him in. Gets to the basket. Misses the tap. Follows it up, though, and fills it.
First half action.
Blake with 10 points. Hamidou Diallo's in the game. Back to the basket for a quick score. Josh, no looks to Jeremy Grant. Off that dribble to the basket. Flips it up and fills it up. Bounces ahead to Josh. Josh Jackson down the lane for a score. Checks in for Claxton for Brooklyn. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Harden with a long gun. It goes with 5. James Harden against Diallo. Topside Blake Griffin for a long gun that goes. Blake Griffin's out. Oh, yeah. Here's James Harden for 3. He's averaged a near triple-double since he was dealt to Brooklyn. Here's the topside long gun for Harden. Nets have it in Harden's hands. Topside gunning is Tyler. 7 assists for Harden. 11 rebounds. 37 points. Frank Luau Cabarro screens for Harden. Into the corner for Tyler. Enough is.
Definitely more than 2.
Here's James Harden. Nice lob. Corey Joseph puts it down and drives it. Can't score it. Ends up topside in the hands of Sadiq Bey. That's dangerous. Griffin working against Cook. Backs him in. Can't score it. Rebound. Comes off to Claxton. And screen by Cook for Sadiq. Sadiq drives by Blake Griffin. Flips it to Frank Jackson. Sadiq Bey to Corey Joseph is the drive and the scoop and the score. He can.
I think James Harden settled there. The Pistons like that decision. They had a little bit more length on him defensively in Sadiq Bey.
Jackson from the corner.
Especially after not scoring in the last game in Indiana.
Plumlee to Jackson from the corner. Shot. Dance. Harden with a drive. Lobbed it to Claxton, who couldn't hit it, but Harden.
He's been able to guard him when he drives it as well.
Harden backs into Jackson, who lost. Jeremy Grant, Frank Jackson, now Sadiq Bey. Harden has scrambled back. Bey gets by him, gets to the rim, lays it up. Harden's playing with 5 fouls, Gregory. Can they win this game without him?
I don't think so.
He will drive it, flip it up, and fill it up. None of them had much luck. Green from the corner. He hits it.
There it is. We said it would happen.
A minute.
Here comes Jeremy Grant. We told you he's one of the best in the league in this situation.
At crunch time, turns and fires and fills it. Jeff Green will inbound. Sadiq Bey guarding Blake, reaches up, steals the ball. Wow. He stole the ball. 13-111 Brooklyn. Greg said 3.3 seconds left. Ellington inbounds.
Corey Joseph is wide open.
Corey Joseph drives it, gets to the basket. Shot was late and didn't drop. Tough luck finish for the Pistons. It looked like Corey Joseph had an open avenue for a score.
But he didn't have time for the pump fake. That's the problem. Watch this. This has got to go now. Valiant effort, though, George.
44 from James Harden, third highest score.